Check. There you go.
Mike Jimmy Lorsha de Bruin said, "Red name, am I blocked for some reason?"
I see no red name. Oh, I see it over here on YouTube. No idea what that's about. Obviously not. All this came in. Honestly, if it's been a bit since I've been on. Yeah, I have no idea, amigo.
Mike Jimmy Lorsha de Bruin said, "Nope, it's coming in weird smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes."
That is some smiley face with all that. Let me adjust some of this. It's very loud. The ladies quite loud. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, thank you. I can hear that she's too loud. It's not just all of a sudden. That is super helpful. Alright, let's I do want this up. But what's something a bit more chill? That's pretty chill. That's pretty chill. Yeah, I don't know what the red name thing's about. Because, you know, speech chat, it's a red name. But I don't know what that means. I am an ignorant individual.
Mike Jimmy Lorsha de Bruin said, "Haha, glad to help. How is it going?"
It's going. It's going. Could be worse. Could be significantly worse. So it's going well. Hope it's going well for yourself. Howdy, folks. I'm Cody with IronVerse Comics. We're doing another Coffee, Cody, and Comics. We're going to talk about some updates. I'm going to drink more coffee because I'm beat. And then we're going to check out some recently launched crowdfunding campaigns from some friends of mine. And that's about it. Nothing crazy, but it's been a bit since I've been here. It's been a couple weeks. I've been able to... I've only been able to do these about once every 2 weeks. I was trying to do it every week for... In fact, I was doing it every week for, I don't know, 6 months there or
Mike
something.
Jimmy
But...
Lorsha de Bruin said, "Good, yet I'm doing alright, getting by doing the comic work."
Oh, good. I'm glad that's getting you by. That's a tough thing to do to get by. I know from experience. Not that I'm an artist on it, but even with the work I've done, it's tough. It's tough. I've certainly helped others get by with it, though, so it's still a very cool little thing there. Is there a way I can... No. I can only adjust it within that, huh? Okay, well then that's what we'll do. Turn down the lady again, so it's closer to probably what I'm coming out as, you know, what it's, yeah, because, like, that's pretty loud compared to my voice. Just balancing. I was going to stream yesterday, and it didn't happen. I had to spend like an hour resetting everything. Every time I take more than a week, or even just a week, between streaming, something falls apart somewhere. And yesterday it was getting into my restream account, and it took a good chunk of time. But I was all set up for today, so I didn't have to do it today, so that was cool. All right. Do I have anything of interest update-wise, or do I just talk about it? I don't think I have anything of interest update-wise. To show. I guess I can put something. Let's just go ahead and put that in the background. Just so there's something. That worked. Alright, folks starting to come in. That's great. Very good. Let me get a bit more of my fat head out of there. Oh. 2 coats of the camera. No, it's figuring it out. You can also do this. Look a little bit more old-timey, right? Ooh. Yeah, that's about it. That'll be fun. Alright. So we're just going to do a couple updates. Let's do get a good look at that detail on that cover. All right. So issue number 4. I'm waiting on letters. I was really, really hoping they'd come in quicker. In fact, I was hoping that we would have finished the issue by today. Nope, I don't even have any letters to show, which is aggravating, to say the least. But hopefully next week it gets moving. Once it gets moving, once Our Wonderful Letter gets moving, it's usually done very quickly. That's why I was expecting it to be done very quickly. But it is what it is. He didn't have much prep time beforehand. Like I kind of, since I wasn't so sure when I'd be ready with the lettering script, I didn't give him much like heads up. So it happens. It happens. Oh, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I lost music. There you go. Weird. I don't know why it's acting up. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh. Some of these tracks I don't remember getting. They're pretty I just lost music again. Why does that happen? Stop. That's very odd. Oh, and I'm flipping. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Lita, you're laying on a sensitive chord, aren't you? No. That's weird, because that's usually what does it. It's still working. Yeah, it's still working. There you go. I don't know. My streaming setup started being overly sensitive. Okay, that's working. Oh, I don't want that though. No. Yeah, I can vibe with that. Alright. But yeah, so that's the fun update there. We're going to be late on the digital too. I was really hoping we'd squeak by and get that digital in on time. Nope. So at this point, it's coming this month. Hopefully first week this month. That would be killer. But we'll see. I'll keep updating folks through Indiegogo updates as stuff moves. Particularly once the first 5 pages are done and lettered, I'll just release those. Probably through an Indiegogo update, then update the campaign page with those as completed pages, just so folks can go see them, get an idea. The other thing that might be slowing him down is I had to approach the lettering script differently than I've done on the previous 3 issues, simply because I could not get it done my previous way, where I would letter them. I did get one version of that script done, and it was terrible. And then I sat down to do a second version of it, a second draft, if you would, and it did not flow. Like, every mechanic trying to figure out how to... Oh, if you're hearing a grinding, that's my dog chewing on something. My puppy, he started losing his baby teeth, so... Yeah, if you hear grinding, that's what that is. He's chewing on a chunk of wood. Yeah, it just did not happen. So in order to get it done, I had to provide a less easy to follow lettering script, I guess it would be. I would letter myself basically to the pages, and it'd be rough. It's not clean. It's not good lettering, but it gives a closer idea of what's probably needed than what I did, which is a literal script. So it's just words on a page describing each page and panel. It was a different way to approach it, but it allowed me to get it done when I could not get it done. So that might be part of it too, but it is falling together. Our work's weird. It'll always probably be weird. If there was, more of a necessity for a routine, to be built, then I think we would get a little bit less floaty with things. But as is, that's not the case, and in a way, that's good for what we're trying to accomplish. I don't want anybody to feel terribly pressured in this work. I don't think. For some, being pressured and being forced to knuckle down and all that's really good. And I have seen multiple cases where our team for different projects has had to do that. And I don't know if I could say the word suffered for it, but I think it maybe could have used more breath, more room for breathing. I guess it's the best way to put it. Oh yeah, that's the main update with this. Like, there's life update stuff too. So we'll go to that, and then we'll spend the rest of the time checking out some campaigns. Get this back. Boop. Welcome back. So, life update wise, thanks to some amazing people. I don't know, sometimes one of those amazing people shows up in here. If you do, you know who you are. Thank you. I got my brakes finally fixed. I was for about 3 weeks there, driving with some not so great brakes. It was metal on metal basically there for a bit. And I knew all the hardware needed replaced before I had to do that for a few weeks. So that was limiting my mobility, which I'm not that mobile anyway, but it limits one of my other gigs, which I'm doing again today, thank goodness. But it's also spooky for moving my animals. I need to take that puppy for shots, things like that. It's rough. It's rough there for a bit. It wasn't a cheap thing, and I would not have been able to afford to get that done without the wonderful community over here at IronVerse Comics and just the indie comic community in general. So, thank you. It's been a rough one for a long time for me, like 2 years straight, and probably even further. And I know it's been rough for a lot of people, so I'm not trying to act special in that case. But it's been surprisingly one knockdown blow after another. Nothing that's keeping me down, but knocks me on my ass there for a bit. And that was the most recent one. It was no fun. So, very grateful we were able to take care of that. Super grateful for that. Otherwise, with that, now I'm able to do my other gig and get some, just feel better driving, which is really nice. You kind of take for granted that kind of stuff until something like that happens. Otherwise, yesterday was it was a kind of a sad anniversary for me. So I spent most of the day trying to do something constructive. So I actually cleaned out an entire room of the house that had been, since my mom passed, kind of just jammed with boxes that my dad had packed away of hers, and just a lot of other gunk. Like, I had been using it for storage, so I had a bunch of like Gemini mailers and just other boxes, just in case I had to move or whatever the case. It's a little bit of hoarding almost, but I mean, nothing. I almost hesitate to use that because it was not that bad. But there was a lot to move. It took me about 4 hours yesterday to get that cleaned out. So now I have my spare bedroom back. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's nice and clean, and you can actually walk in there, and it's not terribly embarrassing. So that was nice. That certainly made yesterday a bit easier. So moving forward a small step at a time. So that's, it's all I can hope for in most cases. So, yeah. And again, if you're hearing the grinding, that's a dog. He's being pretty loud about it. Your teeth hurting, buddy? Your gums hurting? Maybe. Otherwise, let's see. Anything else? So I'm back to my other gigs. That's really nice. Last month and a half or whatever, I've been getting back into 40K modeling and painting and all of that. It's been one of my few respites from the incredible amount of stress I've been dealing with. I'm really surprised how much that really like I am not great coping with stress, and it just kept going and going. So that's the other thing that the breaks thing helped with, is like just one last thing off my shoulders. So I'd like to get issue number 4 done and out. Once that's done, I made the announcement. I am taking a breather from comics. I will still be active as the EIC at IronVerse Comics, so I'll still be promoting the work of our other teams and helping them out with whatever they need. In fact, I did a little bit of script editing for The Recluse recently. Like, I'm not disappearing from comics, but I don't want the pressures I've had for the last 5 years to continue to mount. And my current job is super stressful. It's I'm not even there that much. And it's just it's the heaviest gig I've ever had to carry, and I'm trying to make sure I can do and give my all there, and not be destroyed when I get home, just ravaged with emotional weight and just everything else. And it's been tough. It's been tough, but. I'm glad to have a job. That's the other one that would be terrible if I did. Hi, Lito. Hi, Lito. You want to come up, say hi? Hi, Lito. Kiddo. Oh, there's a spud too. Oh, Lito. Grab the headphones, sweetie. Ugh. I love you. Oh, there's a spud too. There's our spud dog. Look at that. Yeah, these two keeping me active, let's just say. So, that's kind of the life updates. Taking care of a puppy. He's about 6 months now. He gets his last shots tomorrow. I think he gets his rabies, and then he's mine. We've been fostering him for, I don't know, 3 months now. Great addition to the little family I've got here. Yeah, that's a big one for me too, is that he will be my puppy, which is great. That's just been a thing too. Raising a puppy is way more stressful than especially since this time I'm doing it solo. Not solo. Alita's helping quite a bit. She's a good big sister to him, but without human help, right? So, yeah, I'm just moving forward. I'm hoping as things warm up and, like, the cold depression that is winter for me passes, I'll be able to revitalize alongside taking some of these pressures off of me. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of this year. I'm hoping March, April starts warming up and I can actually, do a lot of the cleaning outside that I need to do, some house maintenance. I'd love to take care of these gutters, all this fun stuff. That's just, it's really difficult in the winter. It's terribly cold here lately. It's also expensive. Run the heats. Like, I'm not happy about that. But yeah, moving along, moving forward. It's the life updates part. Doing better than I've been for a little bit, especially after cleaning out that space yesterday. That was, again, basically since my mom passed, that needed to be done. We had a place to put the stuff too that was elsewhere. It just was not there. The house feels less jumbled and cramped and filled with I had phrased it as, I'm trying to make this place less of a mausoleum and trying to convert it back into my definition of a home. It's coming along. It's coming along. It's going to take time. Again, the maintenance stuff is a biggie. Yeah, okay. Now I can get to the... have a couple friends who have launched crowdfunding campaigns in the last couple days. There's going to be more. So let's check those out and go from there. Some swelling like victory and something music in it. Let's try something else. That's not slow. Depressing. Been waiting for some of that Far Cry music to play. That's not Far Cry. There's some great Fist of North Star tracks too. The Shishi stuff's good. This has got a good bass line. That's the other thing I've been doing. Been relearning the bass, which has been a lot of fun. Les Claypool, I got into Primus over the last few months, and that reinvigorated like what it meant to play that instrument for me. I've been playing bass for 10, 15 years. I've never been like any sort of talent with it. But this at least was a lot of fun. Relearning slap bass. Because like there was one thing standing in my way for the last like decade, again, figuring it out properly. And once I figured it out, it's so fun. It's so fun. So that and painting have kept me like afloat through some very stressful seas. Very grateful for that. Hey you!
Arabic_chic said, "You don't look like a clean Aryan man."
That's a heck of a compliment. Go ahead and pause speech chat.
Arabic_chic.
Do I watch anime? Yes. Yes, I do, good sir. Haven't for a bit. Last series I was watching was Hunter x Hunter. Hunter Cross Hunter. I'm not sure how they want you to say it. But yeah, I have watched much anime. I've read far more manga, I think, at this point than I've watched anime. Comic creator, manga usually has quite superior pacing and readability to Western works. Not always, but quite often. So it's just part of my work. Yeah. Clean. I don't. Well, yeah. Yeah, you can call me a dirty cowboy. It's fine. As a Girl with the Mega Fist, volumes 1 through 3. It is an Ameri manga from our friend of the channel, Draw and Talk, Tyler Carpenter. Let's go ahead and check out the trailer, and then we'll go from there. Ooh. Volume. Very loud. There you go. Very high energy, loud trailer, which I like. No problem with that. It didn't tell me much about what it was, but it showed off this artwork and its pacing. It's a good video editor. And all of that. It's doing well. It's already made, 10 times goal, 150 backers, plenty of time to go. I've read volume 1. I have not gotten to volume 2 yet, but I did back that last go. One of the hardest working people in indie comics. It's certainly worth your time. Go ahead and throw the chat. Let's check it out themselves. Go through the tiers, all that fun stuff. lots of content. He actually does produce volume length issues and sells them for cheaper than most people are selling a 22-page comic these days through crowdfunding sites. D is working hard to be competitive. Every page he does, he gets better and better with his artwork. Again, haven't read Volume 2, so I can't comment. Volume 1, I have done a series, and if you go to YouTube and you're watching this on YouTube, it's really easy to it's really easy to find. It's my IronVerse Quickie series where I have basically done what I would do as an editor and what I do in IronVerse Comics. Point out weaknesses. That's the best way I put it. And ideas and such to possibly improve what you're doing. And I have been meaning to do that for Girl with the Mega Fists for a very long time. So maybe I will do that soon while this is running. We'll see. But yeah, check it out. Whole kinds of stuff. We got your 3D print figure, which I can say isn't always the easiest thing to do. The standees as well. I've done both, and the figures are tough. I don't think he's doing what I did, which is paint them. I think he just said the figure. Oh, yep. Yeah, he didn't assemble them, which is fine. And you can get his other works as well through the campaign. It's a pretty prodigious comic book creator. He's created a lot of things. So check out the campaign page, see if it's for you. I can heartily recommend his work and the creator himself. Check out his channel, Draw and Talk, on YouTube as well if you want to get to know the creator, which is a lot of the fun of doing crowdfunding campaigns, right? And remember, Teen IronVerse Comics launched the book today, so I really want to push this as well. This is The Adventures of Captain Orange. It's actually almost funded today, which is excellent. Love to see that go up. Go ahead and throw the link into chat as well. This is an all ages sci-fi comic, kind of in the Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon kind of school, original Star Trek school of science fiction. It's meant for kids. It's from another exceedingly hard-working person in comics who deserves your support. Let's go ahead and check out the trailer. I've been liking her trailers quite a while.
Ooh. Just arriving at an uncolonized planet Durham, the good ship enters orbit. Communication with the planet discontinued 2 days ago, leaving the Exoterra community shaken with fear and dread over the curious fate of a small scientific survey team. What has happened on this mysterious planet? Luckily, Captain Orange was nearby and able to answer the plea for help. This production is brought to you through all the support of our patrons. Tonic Mole, Tyler Carpenter, Bill Jersey, Solid Halon, Matthew Reese, W. Jenkins, Neo Stark Productions, Mash Manga, IronVerse Comics, P. Bird, and Catcom.
Alright. So, the mic doesn't sound good. I'm not surprised. This USB thing that I'm using is junk. My keyboard keeps going out. Quite a few other things. Dogs are making noise out there that I shouldn't be hearing, so I will be right back. Please stand by. All right. Let me check out what this mic sounds like, just so I know what you mean. But I'm not surprised. Let's go on over. I'll go over here. Get this out of the way. Check me out on Twitch, and then I'll rewind in a minute or two. Let's see how bad this is. I can't rewind through this one. I don't have any filters on, except for normal filters, like noise gates and shit. My guess is it's this USB thing I gotta run everything through. Because, again, my keyboard turns off and my mouse turns off running through it. With the lightest touch. It's super annoying. You might even see the webcam turn off. The pause. I've had to do that earlier. So that's my guess, is that that's just turning to junk. And something goes wrong every time I don't stream for like 2 days in a row. Like something just fucks up. Every time. I spent an hour yesterday getting back into my Restream account wanting to stream. It just didn't happen. Nami. I know, kids. Come here. Okay, well, don't grab my stuff. That's the other thing, too, is the animals. No, bitrate's fine. It's the USB cable. 100%. It's this tri thing. My guess is it doesn't output enough power to power all these things. That is just junk. It's cheap, right? Happens too. Like, everything will turn off when my dog steps anywhere near where all my extensions are. My computer's like 4 feet that way. So there's a lot of extension cords. USB extensions. But, yeah, troubleshooting doesn't matter too much at the moment. There you go. It sounded fine. I just can't rewind it like you can on YouTube, so that's not what to do. Go to YouTube. Listen there. See how bad it got. Oh, okay, now I can hear it. See how bad it got. It's like this. Yeah, no idea what that is. That is new. Yep, there goes the camera. See, I told you. I just lightly touch the thing and everything goes out. And the camera's fine, right? It just goes out for a second, and then I just got to reset it on OBS. It's super frustrating. Deactivate, activate. Boom. See, it's fine. Just I touched this thing. And that's all it took. It's just lightly touching it. So, yeah, it's just junk. It's just a junk USB adapter that has probably been oh, God, there it goes again. Been stepped on and all kinds of other shit that is just no good. So we're going to deal with it. But it is not a filter, right? Unless the wrong mic's on? Is that a thing? That might be a thing. It's the only other thing. No, it's the toner. It's the right. It's not the webcam. I was like, maybe it's the webcam. So yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with it. I don't love it, but yeah. Fast forward. That's all it took. It's just lightly touching it. So yeah, it's just junk. It's just a junk. But the main quality's fine. There's just like undertones to it. It's not like I am actually roboting out of it. It's also just at like max gain as well, so that might be it. So it's picking up a lot of other stuff. And if you're hearing a grinding noise, it's my dog chewing on my table here. This old picnic bench style table. He's teething. Let me see, is the mic picking that up? Yeah, it's picking that up too. So that's probably it. Anyway, enough diversions. I just wanted this to be quick, and like troubleshooting today is not going to matter because I won't stream again for like a week, and then everything will be broken again anyway. So like, be different problems at least, but like it really doesn't matter that much. I do appreciate you, though, Lasbar. Thank you for stopping in and letting me know that that was happening, because I had no idea. But back to the point. Check this out if you would, folks. Links are in chat above. Wonderful creator, member of Team IronVerse Comics. She does our animations and has done many other very cool things for us over here. Very cool person. Very good friend of the channel and of the work. And I'd love to see her fun today if possible. She's got a very modest goal. Link is in chat now. Check out the page, see if it's for you. Or for your kids, which is more who she's trying to market it to. And give it a shot. This is issue number 2, but she's done, 7 or 8 issues already of this, so she's getting ahead of things. I'd love to see her be able to grow and continue to produce this work that she loves. Yeah. Hi, Nami. Cat on my lap, bro. My cat. Yeah, that you're hearing, that is my dog chewing. It is getting picked up by the mic. You'd think it wouldn't, because this mic does not pick up my voice when it's right here. But so be it. But yeah, those are 2 campaigns I have been checking out, and I actually back today. I'd love to see Captain Orange get completely funded today, if possible. So I did a small bit of my part here. First half of the stream was updates. So if you're interested in life update stuff, check out the first 20 minutes of this stream. Otherwise, I don't have any content for you now. That was it. That was the goal. So I think I'll just keep this short, keep it where it was, so that people might actually watch the replay. That would be cool. Yeah, no, there's nothing else to chat about. I had all the major notes already. Coffee's cold already, too. Obviously, the animals want attention. So, I'm going to call it. Appreciate you folks very much for stopping on by. Check out those campaigns if you would. The links are through chat. Issue number 4 of Jack is still in production. I was very hopeful we would deliver digital. I already said all this, but letterer did not move as quickly as I expected it to, which happens. So, there we go. It's the first... What a weird... I guess different language. It's just a weird comment today. I didn't expect. Basically called me dirty. That's an interesting comment. But, yeah. That'll do it, folks. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Adios, amigos. Vaya con Dios. See you on that Rusty IronVerse Comics trail.